Good day to all my panel. I'm Esther Kumar Michael with metric number CN1800013. Today I'm going to present my final year degree project 2, which is Design Consideration for Existing Building to Install District Cooling System DCS. DCS is a consistent, profitable, and effective system internationally used on district growth that encounter climate changes caused by nature loss and development. This study emphasizes on design consideration for existing building to install DCS, focus on building compatibility, urban planning, thermal prediction. Design consideration to install DCS and the characteristic required install DCS in existing building area. Thematic analysis has been used in this study based on past research from year 2004 to 2021. The result conclude by the characteristic category DCS plant location, energy resources, economic city stage, and type of building design capability. Results from the study shown that most DCS area located near to sea and the economic was in development phase area. Furthermore, the type of existing building need to be multi-energy system to install DCS system. DCS is an environmentally friendly technology for producing and distributing refrigerant using natural cooling resources such as seawater. It is high efficiency way to cool many buildings use under the ground network pump system and to multiple buildings. However, lack of study on design consideration requirement for existing building in future for buildings such as office, hospital, hotel, campus, and residential to install DCS. The DCS system has been applied in many project development in Malaysia. The impact of DCS has reduction the urban heat island effect, which is positively impact on the environment as well on comfort living life. As we can see, this is the general theme of DCS. We mostly use DCS using natural cooling source such as seawater, river, or any other underwater district cooling plant, chiller distribution system, and building chiller water system. For the literature review, existing buildings nowadays use centralized air conditioning system, mostly have impact the environment slowly. However, a single system of DCS can provide the need of many buildings by utilizing the fresh water as its main refrigerant. DCS has been operating all over the countries such as Asia, Central, North Europe, and North America. There are few areas in Malaysia operate DCS and become great potential due to its benefit on economic of scale. Design consideration are important step toward installing DCS. Now we go to the methodology. Method that has been using to conduct this study are by dividing process into gathering information, process of analysis and conclusion of the data. Figure 1 show the flow of methodology process for the whole research study. This research study began with searching idea for title of my research, and then problem statement were gathered. The first problem statement was greenhouse emission that still contribute by existing building nowadays. Next, high tariff of electricity and increase of demand AC every year. And the third is the lack of design study for existing building to install DCS, and what design requirement and pattern needed to existing building to install DCS system. Next, I'll go to result and discussion. From all the past study from 2004 to 2021, these are the mind map showing the studies data. First, the environment of the DCS must at least consist of river, sea, lake, or underground water. Next, this DCS plant location is mostly 1,500 meters from the district. This is because the plant have a noise that can leak and cause noise to the district. Next, the energy resources was mostly using seawater, either it's for district cooling or district heating. For economic city stage, mostly the DCS was used in development city such as Singapore. Also in Malaysia, there are some district cooling system project. For design compatibility, mostly for existing building must have the multi-energy system to support the DCS system. And for the thermal load estimation, minimum cooling load is 250 kW for individual, and for thermal estimation it is depend on the demand, which is it cannot be too small and then to install district cooling system. Studies data show that 2021 show that location to install DCS mostly close to seawater. As a recommendation, city that reach more than 500 megawatt for cooling load could be served by more than one DCS. From this study, design considerations are important despite of large investment costs. The DCS not only can reduce electricity load but also reduce carbon emission compared to the cooling system. As conclusion, building design that support DCS system are building that have MES, which is multi-energy system. For example, it supports the electrical system, cooling system, and other type of energy. From this system, DCS can be optimized. DCS need large population, high economic activity, and commercial region to install. DCS are large-scale production plant that convenience of bringing seawater as a condenser cooling. The chiller plant is higher efficient than AC individual. To install DCS, thermal load demand must be high because it is a large system. Minimizing the operation costs such as the operational pipeline and infrastructure purpose the importance of installing DCS. Besides reducing the heat of rejection from existing building and maximize the natural resource design considered needed to be solidity to achieve benefit impact of the system presently and in future. So that's all from me. Thank you.